Beirut, Lebanon President Emmanuel Macron of France has left Saudi Arabia after a brief, last-minute meeting with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, amid increasing international concern about escalating regional tensions over Saudi policies in Lebanon and Yemen. During his surprise 2-hour visit on Thursday, Mr. Macron reiterated the importance France attaches to Lebanon's stability, security, sovereignty and integrity, and he discussed the situation in the country after the resignation of Prime Minister Saad Hariri, the French president's office said. France has long-standing interests in Lebanon, a former colony, and Mr. Macron's detour to Saudi Arabia came after an invitation from the prince. The French leader traveled to Saudi Arabia after a visit to the United Arab Emirates for the opening of the Louvre Abu Dhabi, where he met with the prince for the first time. Some analysts have warned that the current diplomatic climate could lead to an economic crisis or even a war, albeit accidentally, as Saudi Arabia takes a series of provocative steps to counter the growing influence of its regional rival, Iran. At a news conference in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, before the meeting, Mr. Macron said he did not share Saudi Arabia's very harsh opinions of Iran. The Saudis have blamed Iran for a missile launched by rebels in Yemen toward Riyadh on Saturday, and that they intercepted. The Saudis said the actions could be considered an act of war by Tehran. It is important to speak with everyone, Mr. Macron said. While a new war is unlikely, analysts say, miscalculations have started wars before, as in 2006 between Israel and the Lebanese Shiite militant group Hezbollah. Saudi Arabia, which is mired in a military conflict in Yemen, is unlikely to start another, while Israel, which has talked about reducing the new influence of Hezbollah in Lebanon and the region, has said it does not want a war now. Mr. Macron's visit came a week after Mr. Hariri unexpectedly flew to Riyadh and then announced his resignation from there on Saturday. Since then, concerns have mounted that Mr. Hariri may, in effect, be a hostage of the Saudi government. President Michel Aoun of Lebanon told the Saudi chargé d'affaires in Beirut, Walid Bukhari, that the manner of Mr. Hariri's resignation was unacceptable, and a consortium of countries and organizations interested in Lebanon's stability said they had met on Friday with Mr. Aoun, who called for Mr. Hariri's return. ISG welcomed the call of the President for Prime Minister Hariri to return to Lebanon, the consortium, known as the International Support Group, said in a statement. ISG members expressed their continuing concern regarding the situation and prevailing uncertainty in Lebanon. The group also appealed for Lebanon to continue to be shielded from tensions in the region and called for restoring the vital balance of Lebanon's state institutions, essential to Lebanon's stability. Mr. Hariri said in his resignation speech that he was quitting because of what he said was Iran's disproportionate influence in Lebanon through its ally, Hezbollah, which is part of the unity government he headed. He had shown no signs of planning to resign before his sudden trip to Riyadh.